In this video, we will talk about how to recover from a data breach, so make sure to watch the full video. Recovering from a data breach is a critical process that can significantly impact individuals and organizations alike. A data breach occurs when unauthorized access is gained to sensitive information, which can lead to severe consequences such as financial loss, identity theft, and damage to reputation. The first step in recovery is understanding the nature of the breach and its potential effects. Immediate actions must be taken to mitigate the damage, such as securing accounts and monitoring for fraudulent activity. Additionally, communicating with affected parties and implementing enhanced security measures are essential for rebuilding trust. This article will guide you through the essential steps to effectively recover from a data breach, ensuring that you protect your sensitive information and strengthen your defenses against future incidents. 1. Understanding data breaches. What they are and their impact. A data breach occurs when unauthorized individuals gain access to sensitive, protected, or confidential data. This can happen through various means, including hacking, malware, or human error. The impact of a data breach can be significant, affecting not only the organization involved but also customers and stakeholders whose information may have been compromised. The consequences can include financial losses, damage to reputation, legal repercussions, and the loss of customer trust. Understanding the nature of data breaches and their potential ramifications is essential for individuals and organizations to respond effectively. By recognizing the seriousness of a breach, you can take the necessary steps to mitigate the effects and prevent future incidents. 2. Recognizing the signs of a data breach. Early warning indicators. Recognizing the signs of a data breach is crucial for prompt response and damage control. Early warning indicators may include unusual account activity, such as unauthorized transactions or changes to account settings, as well as receiving unexpected alerts or notifications about failed login attempts. Additionally, if you notice a sudden influx of spam emails or phishing attempts, it may signify that your information has been compromised. Other signs include notifications from your service providers about suspicious activity or security alerts. By being vigilant and attentive to these early warning signs, you can act quickly to assess the situation and take appropriate measures to protect your data. 3. Immediate actions to take after a breach. The first steps when a data breach occurs. Taking immediate action is critical to minimizing the damage. Start by disconnecting any affected devices from the internet to prevent further unauthorized access. Change passwords for affected accounts and enable two-factor authentication to add an extra layer of security. If sensitive personal information, such as social security numbers or financial data, has been compromised, monitor your accounts closely for unusual activity. Additionally, document the breach by noting the time, date, and nature of the incident, as this information may be useful for investigations or future reference. By acting swiftly, you can contain the breach and protect your sensitive information from further exposure. 4. Assessing the damage. Identifying affected accounts and data after taking immediate actions. It's essential to assess the damage caused by the breach. Start by identifying which accounts and data have been affected. Review account statements, transaction histories, and communication records to determine the extent of the breach. Look for signs of unauthorized access or data exposure. If you manage an organization, consider conducting a thorough audit of your systems and data to identify vulnerabilities that may have been exploited. Understanding the scope of the breach will help you prioritize your response efforts and determine whether to notify affected parties or law enforcement, especially if sensitive or personally identifiable information has been compromised. 5. Changing passwords and securing accounts. Strengthening your defenses. One of the most critical steps after a data breach is to change passwords for all affected accounts immediately. Use strong, unique passwords that are difficult to guess, incorporating a mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoid using easily identifiable information, such as birthdays or names. Additionally, enable two-factor authentication on all accounts that support it, as this adds an extra layer of security by requiring a second form of verification. Consider using a reputable password manager to help you generate and store strong passwords securely. By strengthening your account defenses, you reduce the risk of further unauthorized access and protect your sensitive information from future breaches. 6. Notifying affected parties. Communicating with stakeholders. Notifying affected parties is an essential aspect of recovering from a data breach, especially if personal or sensitive information has been compromised. Depending on the severity of the breach, you may need to inform customers, employees, and other stakeholders about the incident. Transparency is crucial. Provide clear information about what data was affected, what steps are being taken to mitigate the damage, and how affected parties can protect themselves. For businesses, it may also be necessary to report the breach to regulatory authorities, depending on industry regulations and laws. Effective communication helps build trust and allows individuals to take proactive measures to safeguard their information. 7. Monitoring for fraudulent activity. Keeping an eye on your accounts after a data breach, it's vital to monitor your accounts and credit reports for any signs of fraudulent activity. Regularly review bank statements, credit card transactions, and account activity for unauthorized charges or unusual behavior. Consider setting up alerts for any significant changes or transactions on your accounts. Additionally, obtaining a credit report from major credit bureaus can help you identify any unauthorized accounts opened in your name. If you detect any signs of fraud, act immediately by contacting your financial institutions and reporting the incidents to the relevant authorities. Vigilance is key in preventing further damage and protecting your identity. 8. Implementing enhanced security measures. Preventing future breaches. Recovering from a data breach involves not only addressing the immediate effects but also implementing enhanced security measures to prevent future incidents. Conduct a comprehensive security assessment of your systems to identify vulnerabilities and areas for improvement. This may include upgrading software, installing firewalls, and conducting regular security audits. Educate employees about cybersecurity best practices, such as recognizing phishing attempts and securing sensitive data. Additionally, consider adopting a zero-trust security model, which requires strict identity verification for every user attempting to access resources. By strengthening your security posture, you can significantly reduce the risk of future breaches and protect your sensitive information. 9. Seeking professional help. When to contact cybersecurity experts. In some cases, recovering from a data breach may require professional assistance. If the breach is extensive, involves sensitive data, or if you lack the expertise to manage the situation, consider contacting cybersecurity experts. These professionals can help assess the breach's impact, investigate how it occurred, and implement strategies to enhance security. Additionally, cybersecurity firms can provide guidance on compliance with legal and regulatory requirements, especially when notifying affected parties. By seeking professional help, you can ensure a thorough and effective response to the breach, minimizing the risk of future incidents and safeguarding your sensitive information. 10. Learning from the experience. Developing a comprehensive incident response plan. Recovering from a data breach provides an opportunity to learn and improve your security practices. Take the time to evaluate the incident and identify any weaknesses in your current security measures and protocols. Use this experience to develop or update a comprehensive incident response plan that outlines clear steps for responding to future breaches. This plan should include procedures for identifying, containing, and recovering from breaches, as well as guidelines for communication with affected parties and stakeholders. Regularly review and update the plan to ensure its effectiveness in addressing evolving threats. By learning from the experience and preparing for the future, you can enhance your resilience against data breaches and better protect your sensitive information. In conclusion, recovering from a data breach requires swift and decisive action to minimize damage and safeguard sensitive information. By understanding the nature of the breach and recognizing the signs early, you can take immediate steps to secure your accounts and assess the impact. Notifying affected parties and monitoring for fraudulent activity are crucial to maintaining transparency and trust. Additionally, implementing enhanced security measures and seeking professional assistance can further bolster your defenses against future breaches. Learning from the experience by developing a comprehensive incident response plan will help you be better prepared for potential threats. By following these essential steps, you can effectively recover from a data breach, protect your personal or organizational data, and strengthen your overall cybersecurity posture, ensuring a safer digital environment for everyone involved. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel before